Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Precious and this is Reviews with Pi. This channel is all about sharing my love for books and movies with you and hopefully get you hooked up with all those amazing recommendations of books and movies for you to watch, read, have fun and learn. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome to my channel. And this is a community where we get to share our love, comments, and everything that we have about any movie or book. So feel free. Guys, in today's review, we're going to be talking about a book. Maybe most of you might have seen or come across this book. Who drove nearly all Lagos men mad? Yes, this is the book we are going to review today. I know most of you might have watched our last video where we discussed the Damilare Kuku's book, Nearly All the Men in Lagos Are Mad. Well, today I am here again with this particular book, Who Drove Nearly All Lagos Men Mad. Writers actually have this way of, that is a beautiful thing. And I love the fact that, God made us to be creative. Like, creativity is top notch. And the first time I saw this book, I was, the kind of thing that was going through my mind, I was like, oh, who drove nearly all the Lagos men mad? This person said, nearly all the Lagos men are mad. And this person is now responding, well, I don't want to bore you. So let's dive in. So, like you all know, you might have found out from the title that this book was set in Lagos, Nigeria. The Lagos, we all know Lagos, the chaotic Lagos, the center of excellence, and everything you could think of is in Lagos. Lagos is a bubbling city, one of the most popular cities in Africa. This is where this book was set. This book was written by Ugochukwu Ugonna, a graduate of Nnamdi Azikiwe University. He's a banker and a writer. So this book, when I saw it, first of all, it was a very good book. For me personally, he did well, making the book easy to read. I read this book like easily and I had a good laugh. I laughed and laughed and laughed a lot. I know that I've said it before. Me, I don't like anything that is not fun. And so this book has that humor for me. It has that humor. It was easy to read. So I finished this book in a day. So guys, if you are very busy, I believe that this book actually, you can finish it in a day if you want to. So like I said, I love the fact that this book is easy to read, short, has humor and everything. But, not all books. In fact, every work of art has a place where it is lagging behind. No work of art is 100% perfect. So this book, personally for me, when I saw it, I felt that it was a reply or a response to Damilare's book. But I began to read this book and I saw that it wasn't really a response to Damilare's book, but another set of 11 short stories. Damilare's book was 12 short stories, but this is 11 short stories talking about people in Lagos, their relationships, their chaotic nature, and everything, their love, as in the betrayal and everything. It has everything in it. So, from my research about nearly all the men in Lagos are mad by Damilare Kuku, a lot of people, there were lots and lots of controversies. People talking about the fact that the title, it was actually like, well, this is nearly all the Lagos men are mad, And this particular book came out, and it was more like a counter, like who drove them mad. If since you're saying nearly all the men in Lagos are mad, who actually drove them mad? So these are the things that I saw, and I was happy for the fact that we are actually talking about real things in Lagos, because this thing happens. It happens every time. So it's the fact that we are talking about trying to address all these stereotypes, trying to address all these things that has to do with madness in Lagos. The truth of the matter is the fact that I was happy about this book. This book came like it's going to challenge the notion that madness does not have any gender. It's more like an individual thing, a human stuff. So you're saying nearly all the men in Lagos are mad. Who drove them mad? So it's more like balancing them. So madness is not a gender stuff. Personally, it is not a gender stuff. A man can be mad, a woman can be mad. So it's just a gender stuff, personally, for me. Well, the truth about this book is the fact that this author used sometimes complex words, and he tried to use a lot and lot of steamy content to drive his point, which for me I think is very unnecessary. I was reading I didn't actually expect much of this. type of romance in a book such as this. I felt that should have addressed. I know, I understand it's about relationship and everything, but it was very steamy. Another thing I don't like about the book is the fact that the fact that the formatting was poorly done. Aside the fact that it has a lot of complex words, another thing is the fact that it was poorly formatted. I believe that there is room for improvement. The stories in this book are very okay, but for me, I felt that this book, is actually trying to make the ladies, look like a villain, trying to make them look like bad people that drives men crazy, while it's supposed to be an individual stuff. You understand? It didn't actually go well with me that the fact that this author, trying to make ladies look bad while the men are sent. Nobody's a saint. So these are the things that I expected from this book. So I expected much from this book, although the humor is there, but I felt that the humor at some points were inconsistent and didn't really go down well with me. So this is actually my honest review. I don't mean to make the author look bad, but this is my honest review. For the characters, I love the fact that this writer actually showcased the human nature, trying to find love, trying to find stability, coming out of betrayal in the chaotic city of Lagos. He did a very wonderful job in the characters, showcasing the fact that these characters are human and they try their best to play their role very well. He did a very good job there. For the themes that this book actually covered, it looked at all the societal expectations. It talked about power. It talked about control. It also challenged the stereotypes that are prevalent, that are visible in our everyday life. So he challenged it in this particular book. This Who Drove Nearly All the Lagos Men Are Mad is actually a good one. It's a good read. So, even the fact that it has its flaws, but it has where it lagged behind, it actually touched some of the most important things in our lives. Like I said, challenging the stereotypes. It also challenged some people's immoral characters. Guys, when I saw this book, I was actually compelled to buy it. Like I had to buy this book. Like the fact that I've read that of Damilare Kuku's Nearly All the Men in Lagos Are Mad. I wanted to know like who drove all the men in Lagos mad, and the core of the message that women contribute or are major cause of the men's madness, and also that women are the major push or the major reason while men make bad choices, which may be true and which may be lie. But the fact that he's trying to make it stick that it's actually women didn't go well with me. For me, this book, it has its own flaws. It has its own, places that it's lacked behind. But the fact that it included human nature, humor, lots and lots of humor. I loved it about the book because no work of art is perfect. I love it about the book. And the fact that it showcased the fact that human beings in Lagos are trying to pursue the truth in the chaotic city of Lagos. If you've been to Lagos, you know how chaotic Lagos can be. So being in a relationship, finding the truth and living, thriving in this chaotic city, he showcased it in this book. And I love that about the book. I love it about the book. For me, even though I am not here to compare, I'm here to review. For me, I feel that Damilare Kuku's book resonated more with me than this Who Drove Nearly All Lagos Men Mad. Why? Because this book didn't actually go into the details or the perspective. Like it didn't actually go in like to dig deeper to drive his point. It didn't provide a balanced perspective. It's just about pushing all the stereotypes to the fact that women are the ones driving all the men in Lagos mad. So guys, have you read any of these books that I've talked about? Have you read Nearly All the Men in Lagos Are Mad by Damilare Kuku? Well, we reviewed it. You can check and see it here. We reviewed it. You can go and watch it. I give this book a 6.5 over 10. The fact that Damilare Kuku's book resonated more with me makes this rating come like this. So this is a 6.5 over 10. So guys, have you read the book? What do you think about these books? Nearly All the Men in Lagos Are Mad by Damilare Kuku and Who Drove Nearly All Lagos Men Mad by Ugochukwu Ugonna, which we reviewed today. Have you read them? What do you think about these books? Let me know in the comment section. And if you've not, go and get the books and read so that you have fun and know what happens in the dating environment, the dating scene of Lagos, one of the most popular cities in Africa. So guys, which book do you want us to review again? Which movie do you want us to review again? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe, like, comment, turn on the notification bell, and I am going to see you in my next video. Bye.